Welcome, dear children, to our channel. This is a channel dedicated to you. Several times a week, I will publish good night stories. Hopefully, you have a good fit and have already flown and wait for the story of impatience. It's a boy made of wood. Writer is Karlo Kolodi. Italian fairy tale. Long ago in Italy there lived an old clockmaker named Geppetto. Tick-tock-tock, tick-tock-tock went all the clocks in his shop. When he worked, Geppetto felt happy. But when he rested, a sad feeling came over him. Ah, he would think, all my life and no children to call my own. One day Geppetto carved a puppet from wood in the shape of a boy. The arms and legs could not move. He cut and sewed a nice outfit for the puppet, as if were a real boy. I will call you Pinocchio, said Geppetto. That night Geppetto laid the wooden puppet down onto the bed. From out of the window a big star twinkled bright. Geppetto looked out to the window to the twinkle star. Bright star, said Geppetto, if I could make you one wish, it would be that I could have a real boy of my own. But of course he knew that was not possible. From the windows a big star twinkled bright. That night the same big star swooshed right into Geppetto's room. It changed into a blue fairy. The blue fairy flew over to the bed. Little wood puppet, said the blue fairy, in the morning you will be able to walk and talk like a real boy. She tapped the puppet one time with her wand. And if you can prove that you are brave and true, someday you will be a real boy. One more thing, said the blue fairy. Suddenly a cricket appeared. He was dressed mighty fine and could talk. Made a cricket, said the blue fairy. He will stay with you to help you make wish choice. And with that the blue fairy went swash and was gone, out of the window and up into the night sky. When Geppetto woke up the next morning, he said, I will go take my puppet out of bed. But the bed was empty. Here I am, father, said Pinocchio from the other side of the room. Geppetto swung around. What? You can talk? Yep, I'm Pinocchio, your boy. How can this be? Said Geppetto in shock when he said, but who cares? He rushed over and swept the wooden puppy into his arms. Pinocchio, my son, he said in great happiness. One day Pinocchio said, I want to go to school like other boys. Of course, said Geppetto, but he did not have the money to buy a school book. Later that day, Geppetto came back home with school book. Now you can go to school, he said. But father, said Pinocchio, where is your warm coat? With a wave of his hand, Geppetto said, no need to worry about that. What matters is that you will go to school tomorrow. He did not want Pinocchio to know he had tried his warm coat to buy the school book. The next morning Pinocchio said goodbye to Geppetto. He escaped along the path to school, humming as he went. The cricket rode on his shoulder, happy too. Coming up to them on the path was a fox and a cat. "And where are you doing on this fine day?" said the fox. "I'm going to school," said Pinocchio. "On such a fine day as this," said the fox, "it is too nice to be stuck inside school. You should come with us to the fair." "Listen to me," said the fox. He put his arms around Pinocchio's shoulders. "Anything you need to know, you can learn at a fair." "Really?" said Pinocchio. "Take it from me," said the fox. "Pinocchio," said the cricket, "he does not what he is talking about." The fox covered the cricket with his hat. No one could hear the little fellow. As the cricket tried to call out Pinocchio, "Do not listen to him." "Okay," said Pinocchio, "let's go to the fair." And off they went. What a fair it was! By the gate was a man dressed in white. He called out, "Come in, come in. Right this way. Get your tickets here." With a sad look, Pinocchio said the fox and cat, "I do not have any tickets." A man was selling all things at a table near the gate. He called, "Hey you, sell my those new school books of yours. That is how you can get money for tickets." The fair was so bright and careful and exciting that the next thing Pinocchio knew, he had sold his school book for tickets. "No, Pinocchio, stop!" called the cricket, who finally got out from under the fox's hat. But Pinocchio, the fox, and the cat did not hear him. They were already inside the fair. On stage was a puppet show. "I'm a puppet too," said Pinocchio. "I can dance like that." He jumped right on the stage and started to dance with the other puppets. "Look at that new puppet," someone called. "It has no strings." "No strings," said another. "Amazing." Everyone laughed and laughed. They threw coin on the stage. The man who ran the fair saw coin fly onto the stage. "Well now," he said, reading his chart, "this puppet with no strength will make me rich." The next thing Pinocchio knew, he was picked up and thrown in a birdcage. In the next morning, the door was locked shut. "Hey, get me out!" called Pinocchio, but the person who had thrown him in just left the room. Only the cricket heard Pinocchio scold. The cricket ran back and forth, in and out of the rat cage, trying to find a way to free the lock, but he could not unlock it. "I'm stuck!" cried Pinocchio. "How did this happen to me?" All of a sudden, poof, there was the blue fair. "Please," said Pinocchio, "can you help me?" "Tell me something first," said the blue fairy. "How did you get inside the cage?" "Tell her what's happened," said the cricket. "Well," Pinocchio stopped. Could he really tell the blue fairy what had happened? What would they think of him? I was robbed," said Pinocchio. "Is that right?" said the blue fairy with a flow. Pinocchio's nose began to grow. "Yes, Robert," said Pinocchio, "by two men, no, four." The nose grew more. "They took my book, they made me come here, and they threw me into this gate." His nose grew longer and longer until Pinocchio could see nothing in front of his face but one big giant nose. "Why is my nose so big?" Pinocchio cried out. "Pinocchio," said the blue fairy in a stern voice, "you must know what the truth really is." "I guess so," said Pinocchio. "I wanted to come to the fair. I come home here with the fox and the cat." The nose grew shorter. "I had to sell my books to get some tickets." "Had to," said the blue fairy. "I mean decide to sell my books to get ticket," he said. The nose got shorter still. "Then someone put me in this cage," he said. The nose was back to normal. "Good job, Pinocchio," said the cricket. "Well done," said the blue fairy. "Now I will get you out of there." With a wave of her wand, Pinocchio was out of the cage. "Here are your books," and Pinocchio was holding the same new school books in his hands again. "Know this," said the blue fairy. "You are on your own from now on. Make sure you do the right things next time." And she was gone. Pinocchio was back on the road to school. A coachman drove up. "Hey, kid, how about a ride?" "No, thank you," said Pinocchio. "I'm going to school." "You will ride faster with me," said the coachman to Pinocchio. He said to himself, "He will ride faster, all right, but not to where he thinks he's going." "All right," said Pinocchio. "I want to go to the school right away." When Pinocchio was inside the coachman said, "Say, kid, why do you think boys like you go to school?" "To learn things," said Pinocchio. "And to grow up, I guess, so we can do what we want." "Well," said the coachman, "what if I told you that could do what you want right now?" "Right now?" "Yeah, think of it. Skip the books, skip the school. Right now, how would you like to have all the candy you can eat?" "All candy?" "Yeah, ice cream too, of every flavor. Ever want to smoke a cigarette or to play pool?" "All this and more in Pleasure Island." "Pleasure Island? Best place in the world for a boy like you." "Don't listen to him, Pinocchio, shouldn't," shouted the cricket. "Why wait?" said coachman. "I know just where Pleasure Island is. That is your lucky day, kid. So what do you say?" "Let's go there," said Pinocchio. "I'm going to Pleasure Island." "Ow," said the cricket, waving his arms in the air. After a while the coach stopped. "You got a boy with you in that coach," said the dark stranger to the coachman. "Yeah." The coachman grabbed Pinocchio and threw him down onto the ground. "He's all yours. Now pay up." The coachman reached out for something. Was it money? From the dark stranger. Then the coachman drove off. What could it all mean? But as Pinocchio looked around, he no longer cared, for everything the coachman had told him was true. heaps of candy all about, tubes of ice cream in every floor. Boys like him could eat and play all day. No one of them had to work or cleaning up. They were every if is still he want. But after a few days something was odd. Where did all the boys go? He asked the cricket. All I see now are donkeys, said Pinocchio. I must say there used to be more boys around here, said the cricket. Just then one of his ears popped into a donkey ears. Then his other ear popped into a donkey ear too. Oh, cried the cricket, what is happening to you? I don't know, said Pinocchio. Pinocchio and the cricket saw a line of donkeys led by a dark stranger onto a truck. Oh no, said the cricket, now I get it. Boys get turned into donkeys here. Then the donkeys are sold, Pinocchio. We have to get you out of there fast while we still can. Let's go, said Pinocchio. He's too fat. He'd popped into a four. Run quick, said the cricket. One good thing about Pinocchio's new four legs is he couldn't run very fast. Quick, quick. They ran out of Pleasure's Island. Soon they were at the dock by the ocean. Please, sir, Pinocchio called out to a man by the dock. I'm looking for an old man named Geppetto. Do you know him? Uh, Sounds like you are getting a bad cold, said the man. Geppetto. That's the old man whose son left one morning and did not come back. He went out on a boat to looking for him. No one has seen the poor fellow since. Oh no, this is all my fault, said Pinocchio. I must look for my father. Pinocchio jumped off the dock into the ocean. The cricket jumped into close behind. Most of Pinocchio was still made of wood, so he could float on the ocean. Father, he called out, patting the water with his arms. Father! But there was no answer. All Pinocchio could see around him was blue weather everywhere, until what was that? Far away, something was rushing up, something big and very fast. In a moment, a giant hole was upon it. It opened its giant jaws, and with one gulp swallowed Pinocchio, rustish inside with all the sea water tumbled. Pinocchio and the cricket. When they came to a stop, they saw that they were in the dark belly of the whale. Are you okay? Said Pinocchio to the cricket. I'm fine, said a voice of an old man. Wait a minute, said Pinocchio. Father, is that you? There was a Geppetto. Father, father, it's me, said Pinocchio. My son, said Geppetto. I was dreaming. The huge enjoy. Look, said Geppetto as their fish swam by. There goes one dinner. Father, I have an idea. Let's make a fire. Grilled fish tonight, said Geppetto. No, I mean for us to get out, said Pinocchio. He gathered driftwood and got a flame going. This is how we can make the whale sneeze, he said. Pinocchio waved his arms over the flame to make a lot of smoke. Soon clouds of black smoke were rising up. The whale gave a caw. "Hang on," said Pinocchio, and then wham! In one big sneeze, Pinocchio, Geppetto, and the cricket flew out of the hole's mouth, rolling over in the sea water. At last they rolled up onto the shore. "Pinocchio!" Geppetto rose to his feet. The cricket was there beside him, but where was Pinocchio? And then they found him. Pinocchio was face down, his hand in a paddle. "Pinocchio!" There was too late. Geppetto and Cricket wept, and Pinocchio, boy puppet, who lay still in the water. Then in a flash, who was Trudy but the Blue Fairy? "Pinocchio," she said, "you save your father. You provide that you are both brave and true." She tapped his head with her wand. "And now you will be a real boy." Pinocchio woke up. He looked up, his soft arms and soft legs. "Father," he cried out, "look, I'm a real boy." "That you are," cried Geppetto. The Blue Fairy turned to the cricket. "Come," she said. In a flash the two of them were gone, and Pinocchio and Geppetto lived many long and happy years together. Be good children and listen to your parents, because only they really want you good. Thank you for listening Story for Good Night. If you like this video, make sure you like it and subscribe on our channel. If you have any special desire to read your favorite story, write to me under the video in comments or the mail address. See the description of the video. The next video, sleep well and listen spoken softly. Our stories. Good night.